Think all rock stars are just leather jackets, wild parties, and smashed guitars? Think again. Today, we're diving into the world of rock's nerdiest legends. The brainiacs and geeks who prove you can shred on stage and still love Star Wars marathons, coding sessions, and even quantum physics.
I was inspired by the heavens, space, the universe. So I went to Imperial College, and then I had the opportunity to go off and do a postgraduate degree.
Let's be real, nerds have officially taken over. From blockbuster movies to gaming tournaments, being a geek is cooler than ever. But guess what? Rock stars were ahead of the curve. Some of the biggest names in rock are also unapologetic nerds, and we love them for it. Rock music has long been a genre celebrated for its rebellion, raw emotion, and creativity. However, an often overlooked aspect of rock stars is their intellect and nerdy passions, which not only shape their music but also endear them to fans of all generations.
Babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
What?
Remind me is the babe.
Quiet! A goblin, babe.
From astrophysics to comic books and video games, many of today's most beloved rock stars seamlessly blend their geeky interests with their rock and roll personas, creating a unique cultural impact. Among the many examples, 10 figures stand out as icons cherished across multiple generations due to their talent, versatility, and relatable quirks. First up, Dave Grohl, the nicest guy in rock. The former drummer of Nirvana and the founder of Foo Fighters is widely regarded as one of rock music's most beloved figures. Known for his approachable personality and sense of humor, Grohl is a self-proclaimed Star Wars nerd who often references his love for pop culture in interviews.
To get into the 11 o'clock show and hide under the seats and watch the movie over and over and over again. I swear to God, before I was 13 years old, I think I saw that movie 100 times.
His consistent ability to connect with fans through relatable interests, alongside his massive contributions to rock music, cements his place as a multi-generational icon. He's a die-hard Star Wars fan who's talked about binge-watching The Mandalorian on tour. Oh, and his obsession with vintage gear makes him a total tech nerd. Dave's secret? Rocking out like a beast while being the geeky dad we all wish we had. Next, the literal genius, Brian May from Queen. Not only did he co-write classics like Bohemian Rhapsody, but his status as one of the greatest guitarists of all time is only part of what makes him extraordinary. Beyond Queen's unparalleled legacy, May's academic pursuits have captured the admiration of fans. Holding a Ph.D. in astrophysics, May has contributed to scientific research while still performing on world stages. He even worked with NASA. Who else can drop a legendary guitar solo and map the mysteries of the universe? His ability to bridge the gap between science and music has made him an inspiration to fans of all ages. Now, let's talk about David Bowie. Few artists have left a legacy as profound as David Bowie's. Known for his genre-defying music and sci-fi inspired personas like Ziggy Stardust, Bowie embodied nerd culture before it was mainstream. His fascination with space, futuristic themes, and reinvention made him a cultural icon, adored by older fans who grew up with his music and younger audiences discovering his work today. Let's hit you with a rapid-fire round. Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, a Harvard grad who codes in his free time. Yep, the Buddy Holly guy is also a tech nerd.
So you applied to Harvard when you're already a rock star, is that correct?
Yeah, we were on tour. And
with a monster hit album,
yeah,
and you decide, and this is what a lot of rock stars do. They have a monster hit, and they say, you know what? I think it's time to apply to an Ivy League school.
Rivers Cuomo's awkward charm and intellectual pursuits have made him a standout figure in rock music. Known for his coding skills and Harvard education, Cuomo's nerdy persona is woven into Weezer's music. Albums like the Blue Album and the Teal Album feature references to pop culture and geeky themes that resonate with fans of all ages, particularly millennials and Gen Z. Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, huge comic book fan, and American Idiot made punk rock political again. Billy Joe Armstrong, the frontman of Green Day, has been a punk rock icon since the 1990s. With hits like Basket Case and the politically charged American Idiot, Armstrong has consistently connected with audiences through his music's rebellious energy and introspective lyrics. Beyond music, his love for comic books and pop culture makes him a relatable figure for younger fans, ensuring his lasting appeal. Jack Black from Tenacious D. Gaming? Dungeons and Dragons? Rock ballads about saving the world? Jack Black is the nerd we all want to be. Jack Black may not be a traditional rock star, but his comedic rock band Tenacious D, combined with his larger-than-life personality, makes him an undeniable force in the music world.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, mother.
Black's nerdy passions, such as gaming, sci-fi, and fantasy, shine through in his music and acting career. His role in School of Rock introduced him to younger audiences, ensuring his popularity transcends generations. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, Harvard grad and comic book writer. He's basically the Tony Stark of guitarists. Tom Morello is renowned not only for his innovative guitar techniques, but also for his intellectual depth. A Harvard graduate, Morello is a lover of comic books and has even written his own graphic novel, Orchid. His activism and socially conscious lyrics have earned him respect across generations, from Gen X fans of Rage Against the Machine to younger audiences inspired by his collaborations with newer artists. Hayley Williams from Paramore. When she's not rocking arenas, she's geeking out over Animal Crossing and Harry Potter. As the dynamic frontwoman of Paramore, Hayley Williams has been a role model for fans of emo and pop punk since the early 2000s. Her openness about mental health, love for video games like Animal Crossing, and deep appreciation for fantasy worlds like Harry Potter make her a relatable and inspiring figure for younger fans while retaining her loyal older audience. Ezra Koenig from Vampire Weekend. This guy made an anime-inspired Netflix series. Who does that and drops indie rock bangers? Ezra does. His intellectual and quirky persona has been central to Vampire Weekend's success. Known for his witty lyrics and cultural commentary, Koenig also created Neo Yokio, an anime-inspired Netflix series. His blend of academic references and nerdy interests appeals to fans who appreciate both highbrow creativity and pop culture, solidifying his status as a multi-generational favorite.
But why do we love these nerdy rock stars? It's simple. They're just like us. They geek out over sci-fi, collect comic books, and fangirl over their favorite franchises. They make us feel like it's cool to embrace what we're passionate about, whether it's shredding a guitar solo or mastering a D&D campaign. What makes these rock stars so universally loved is their ability to merge their talents with their authentic passions. Their geeky interests, whether in science, comics, gaming, or fantasy, make them more relatable and human, allowing fans to see beyond the larger-than-life rock personas. For younger generations, these interests align with the rise of geek culture as a celebrated part of modern identity, while older fans respect their artistic and intellectual depth. Additionally, these artists often use their platforms to champion inclusivity, social justice, and self-expression. Whether through Brian May's advocacy for science education, Gerard Way's celebration of individuality, or Billy Joe Armstrong's political messages, these figures have transcended their music to become cultural icons. The blend of rock music and nerdy passions has given rise to some of the most beloved figures in modern music. From legends like David Bowie and Brian May to contemporary icons like Hayley Williams and Gerard Way, these rock stars resonate with fans of all ages by embracing their geeky sides while continuing to innovate musically. Their ability to connect with audiences on both intellectual and emotional levels ensures their enduring appeal across generations, making them more than just rock stars. They're cultural beacons of individuality, creativity, and authenticity. So, the next time someone says, rock stars and nerds don't mix, hit them with this fact. Some of the greatest music legends are also nerdy geniuses. Rock stars like Brian May, Dave Grohl, and Hayley Williams prove that you don't have to choose between being cool and geeking out. Now it's your turn. Tell us your favorite nerdy rock star in the comments. Who's your ultimate geek idol? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow rock and roll nerds. Let's show the world that geeks really do rock. Rock stars are geeks. and geeks rule the world.
You win.